All right, let's dive into that electric, exciting, but, sometimes totally misleading feeling we call chemistry. In this explainer, we're going to get into the science of why our brains can sometimes get their romantic signals completely crossed. You know the feeling, right? That instant, powerful click with someone that just feels like destiny. But is it a real, genuine spark? Or is your brain just an amazing special effects artist, creating a beautiful illusion? Well, let's find out. Okay, so to figure out when we're being fooled, we first have to understand the real deal. Before we can spot a convincing fake, we need to know what genuine, bona fide romantic chemistry actually looks like from a scientific point of view. And for that, the work of biological anthropologist Helen Fisher really helps us nail this down. She discovered that when people who are, intensely in love see a picture of their partner, the reward centers of their brain just light up. They get flooded with dopamine. This isn't just some fuzzy feeling, it's a real measurable event in the brain. But here's the key part, it's laser focused on one specific person. So that's our baseline for what true chemistry looks like. Now, keeping that baseline in mind, let's talk about our first big misinterpretation, what we can call the attractiveness effect. This is where we feel that powerful biological jolt we get from physical beauty and mistake it for something, well, for something much, much deeper. I mean, come on, we've all been there, right? You meet someone who is just stunning. You have a 5-minute conversation and your brain is already screaming, "This is it, I found them." It's a powerful feeling, and you're definitely not alone in feeling it. But you're probably just experiencing a little trick of your own neurochemistry. So what is actually going on inside your head in that moment? Well, it's not magic, and it's not destiny, not yet anyway. It's a predictable and incredibly powerful neurochemical reaction. Let's break down exactly which parts of your brain are suddenly kicking into high gear. Think of it like a 4-part fireworks show. First, your brain's pleasure center, the nucleus accumbens, just lights up. Boom. That's the initial rush. Then other parts immediately jump in to evaluate just how desirable this person is, basically asking, how good is this prize? This then triggers this intense focus, making it physically hard to look away. Your brain is literally assessing the reward value of that person. It's a full-blown neurological event designed to grab your attention and not let go. And here's the crucial thing to remember. Just because your brain's reward system is going completely wild, it doesn't mean the feeling is mutual. It doesn't mean you're compatible, and it definitely doesn't mean you found a lasting connection. It's an automatic biological response to something it finds rewarding, in this case, an attractive face. Think of it as a starting point, not the finish line. Okay, on to our second common mistake, the kindness glow. This one helps us answer that age-old, agonizing question, are they flirting with me, or are they just being nice? Think about a time a coworker went way out of their way to help you with a project, or a total stranger paid for your coffee. It creates this warmth, this fuzzy feeling that can be so easily misinterpreted. The big player here is a chemical called oxytocin. You've probably heard of it. It's often called the love hormone or the cuddle hormone. When someone does something kind to you, and get this, also when you do something kind for someone else, your brain gets a surge of it. This little neurotransmitter is basically designed to make us feel bonded, trusting, and attached to each other. A researcher named Jessica Andrews Hanna perfectly describes this as the warm glow of giving. So that inviting, fuzzy feeling you get from someone's kindness, it isn't necessarily a romantic signal. It's a neurochemical reward for empathy, for goodwill. It's a sign that our brains are just hardwired to appreciate connecting with other people. It feels good because it's supposed to feel good. So, we've looked at 2 really powerful chemical cocktails that can feel an awful lot like love, but might just be something else entirely. Let's pull this all together and get really clear on the difference between true chemistry and these very compelling chemical imposters. Okay, let's put it simply. That intense, can't look away spark you feel from beauty, that's a biological reflex. It's your reward circuits firing off. And that warm, fuzzy connection you feel from an act of kindness, that's a social bonding chemical, oxytocin, doing its job. Both are super powerful and both feel amazing, but neither one on its own is a guarantee of a genuine, mutual romantic connection. So, the next time you feel that powerful pull, that spark, you'll be able to pause and ask yourself, is this the beginning of real chemistry, or am I just enjoying a beautiful and a perfectly normal chemical reaction? Honestly, just knowing the difference might change everything.